anchor, sure and steadfast, that's holding me. Let me just preach a few more minutes. I don't want to hurt your feelings. You got the next scripture? Read for me.
It is in the power of my hand to do you hurt.
Now, wait a minute. You know who he's talking about? Jacob has run away. He's been there 20 years. He's got his wives. He worked for 14 years. He's changed his wages 10 times. Dirtbag father-in-law. Cheated him. I think that's the funniest picture in the whole Bible. Two of the biggest crooks on the same plantation. I think God thought that was funny. I thought he hit that. Watch this. He's going to scam him right now. Watch Jacob. He's a dirtbag. You watch. He's going to scam him. And God just watching the chess game. Till finally he said, it's time to get out of here, Jake. Grab your stuff, grab your gals, and hit the road. He takes off hoofing. The Bible says he's been gone days. Laban finds out that he's left, and Laban is a lowlife. And Laban chases him. Now watch, he chases him and he says, don't you know it's in my power to hurt you? Watch what Laban says.
But the God of your father spake unto me yesternight, saying, take thy heed.
Before your enemy can do to you what he wants to do, there is a God in heaven that can intercept him and interrupt him and intervene for you. I have an anchor that says, but God. Somebody shout at me, but God. But God. Now shout at the devil, but God. You thought you had me, but God took me out. You thought you could take me, but God said you can't have me. You thought I was going to die, but God said I'm going to live. I need to preach a little longer. Read on. I got another scripture. Read on.
Where are we? I got lost.
In case you don't know it,
41,
you go on the Strong's Exhaustive Concordance like I did, and all you got to do is look up the word but. B-U-T. That's it. But. Just look up the word but. It's about 2.5 pages. It's a boring bunch of mess. Because, you know, Strong's Exhaustive Concordance is written in mini print. And it's like a scripture. Every word in the scripture is but. If you look it up, you will find there are over 200 references in the scripture with this cliche, but God. But God. But God. There's a but God for every time you got your butt. But I can't do it. But they don't love me. But the tithes is low. But I can't give to missions. But every time you got your stupid little but this and but that, God steps in and says, but God. Yeah. Who's got a bigger checkbook than you? Who's got more power than you? Who's almighty? Who's all glorious? Who's all... And he's on my side.
Thus have I been here 20 years in thy house.
Go ahead.
I served thee 14 years for thy 2 daughters,
yeah,
and 6 years for thy cattle, and thou hast changed my wages 10 times.
Now watch this.
Except the God of my father.
Wait a minute, that word could be removed and put in there, but God. Because he said, except the God of my fathers that chewed your ignorant carcass out last night, you'd have sent me away just empty, you dirtbag. But my God showed up and went, cut it out. You think I'm kidding you, but there's sometimes when God will grab a hold of your adversary who's about ready to drive you out of your mind. He'll step up in that guy and say, you better get your nasty hands off her. You better get your neck. I said, I got a God that's on my side. I got an anchor, sure and steadfast, that entereth into that which is in the veil. Well, the doctor said you ain't going to get over the disease. But God said, I am the Lord that healeth thee. But I feel like. But the diagnosis said you're not coming out. But God said, I'll bring you out. I'll bring you out. I'll I'll bring you through. I'll make you to become. I'm not trying to play the audience. I'm trying to help the audience. You got to leave this thing in a few minutes going home and say, I don't care what kind of hell's going on. I don't care how many saints left. I don't care how many idiots are running their mouths and shooting me down, damning and condemning the best I'm trying to do. All I can walk in and say, well, but God is for me. Are you hearing me, John? And if God be for me, it don't matter who or what is against me. Can I preach a few more minutes?
Hour.
Sit down, please. I'm not trying to be offensive. I know I'm the joke of this movement. I understand all that. And I'm a crude dude, and I got no class, and I understand all that. But I'm as sincere and as honest as I can be. I fight devils and spirits of despair and the spirits of discouragement. Would you get insulted if I brought you up here for a second? Come on, you're full grown. Come here. Stand right here. Hey, get your twin brother up here. Come here. We got the round mound of sound up here. No, not you. That big guy back there. Well, you. Now, despair, defeat, disillusionment, unfulfilled expectations, dashed dreams, frustrations, no finance. Now you just try to take me over there, but remember, I'm anchored over here. Just try to move me. No. I got my anchor ain't gonna let me go. I may fall down, but I ain't gonna stay down. You just keep trying to mess with. Come on, defeat, get over here, rotund one, get over here, and just no, go that way, foolish, go that way. This guy's the superintendent. I wonder where this district's going. Come on. Hey, get up here. Get up here, Mitchell. Get up here, Martin. I don't care if you're a politician or not. Get up here. Just get next to them folks. I got an anchor. Come on, Mike, hold on to my hand. I got an anchor. And they're trying to take me out, but they can't take me out because the anchor holds. The anchor holds. It's not me. It's not my faith. It's the power of the anchor. It's the power of the... It's not my faith. It's not my spirituality. It's the anchor. You're going home from this place. You're going to your field of labor. You got to tell yourself, I got an anchor. I got an anchor sure and steadfast. I got an anchor against devils. I got an anchor against disease. I got an anchor against defeat. I got an anchor against despair. You can sit down. I'm trying to get there. I got the next scripture. I gave them to you in a row. It'll be easy.
I just about had you back in Louisiana.
That's all right.
Preaching our camp till you did that. And Joseph. And Joseph, master, took him and put him in the prison.
Now watch this. Wait a minute. And for all you folks that are going through dark days and despair and discouragement, wait a minute. And the hardest thing to deal with is unfair treatment and injustice and unexplainable circumstances. Please, somebody hear me right now. Joseph was a godly man. He was a God-fearing boy. But he got stuck in the sovereignty of God. And I felt I struck fire just then. Somehow, you're stuck in the absolute majesty of God's sovereignty. And you don't know why he isn't doing it, why he isn't taking you out. He may be taking you through rather than taking you out. He's going to get more glory when you get through this thing than he would get if he just snatched you out of it. Now watch this. And they put Joseph in the prison.
And took him and put him in the prison, a place where the king's prisoners were bound.
Here we go.
And he was there in the prison. But the Lord was with Joseph and showed him mercy and gave
granted him favor.
in
So
the
even in
sight
your dungeon, even in